Alright. Welcome, friends. Welcome. Of course, my name is Nim, or Nimicry, if you're feeling professional. And today, my good friends, my comrades, my allies, well, basically everything. Let's see how we did here. Is there anything I can do? Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. Minimize that. Take care of this. Membership gifting. We'll send those out. There's that. Alright. And welcome. Always glad to see everybody. Oh, looks like they finally fixed that. And let's just do a little gift there for myself. And we should be alright. Come on. Show me some love. There we go. Oh, I remember Tethir. Tethir's cool people. Anyways, looks like I got some people. Hey, there's Fairbrand and Darth Ikunis, Austin Mazzelli, Susej, and of course, Michael O'Connor. Excellent time to everybody else. Let's see what we got going on here today. Alright, so, I just had to turn the sound back on there just to make sure we had a few things there. And, honestly, it's a great day. So, we've got, our challenge logs have been reset. It's not too bad. It's just 5. But yes. How goes everything, TDR? How goes... I assume you're not in class right now. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's see here. Where are we at? What do we got going on here? Just got out last week, huh? Okay, well, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Just getting out last week. I did some homework earlier today, and it was a time. Let me put it that way. It was a time. I'm looking forward to everything being done. I'm looking forward to this particular class. One of the classes I'm in is an accelerated class, and I'm looking forward to it being done. I just do not want to deal with it anymore, and that'll be something. Eventually it will be done. It'll be done on the 25th of June, but still. And do I have any gil? Ooh, 16,673. That's not too bad. We'll proceed. There we go. Nice little that's 16K is always nice. And of course, friends, associates, family members, everyone else, welcome. I am very, very happy to see everybody here today. My major is psychology. I'm taking a psychology class this semester, and an accelerated history class is my last objective. I will tell you that the professor who is my history professor keeps implying that I'm cheating. And I don't really like that. I've offered to do assignments in front of him. I've offered to do Zoom calls. I've offered to do so many things, and he just does not. And I mean this, does not respond or anything other than to throw aspersions. And I'm like, okay, so that's that. Luckily, it's over on the 25th. Hey, Walls, what's going on, man? What's going on? It's good to see you. What could be better? I have some Vimto. It's a cherry. It's a soda. It's a pretty nice soda, actually. It's a berry thing there. And also has Iron Brew, which is it's a Scottish soda. It's vaguely orange. It's a vaguely orange flavored soda. Oh, seems like hopefully I'm not buffering too badly. Let's see. I don't think so. We'll see what happens. Anyways, so let's see where we're at here. This is Final Fantasy XIV, for those that are concerned. I've got... I guess I could go back... Let's go back and do... Let's go to Idleshire. Oh, you're on your lunch break as well. First, let's go to Idleshire. And let's go pick up a Wondrous Tale. So, a child is going to give me a book that I have to fill with stamps. In order to get said stamps, I have to go, essentially, punch deities in the face. Yeah, that history, well, mean is a word. So, TDR, let me give you a little game here, right? Something that you may not be aware of. If you're ever curious, right? If you're ever curious about who the least intelligent person is in a room, look for the cruelest. Now, it's not always true, but it maps on more than I'd like. Alright, so we got a new journal. Copy of Wondrous Tales. Now, the idea behind Wondrous Tales, for those who are unfamiliar, we open it up, we have a good time, is we want to get lines. Complete lines, either down, across, or diagonal. We have 9 seals. I don't think you're very cruel, Joe. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Just gonna be honest with you. I've worked with you. I don't think you're cruel. You can be a little mean, you can be a little abrasive, but also I work with you, so I know in those situations why you'd be like, "Hey, listen, don't be stupid. You stepped on the thing that you're not supposed to step on. The thing that we talk about every week. The thing that is very fragile. The thing that, if breaks, costs a lot of money to repair and a lot of time." And then you were like, "But wait, what if I take my work boots and then stand on it and all of my weight and then bounce?" And then people look at you like, well, can you fix it? Like, I mean, yeah, but it's why? Why are we still doing this? Or, I'll give you an example, guys. I'm not going to say exactly where it works, it's not important. But what I will tell you is that there is a thing that we do where we have to torque things down. And as a lead, I have my guys, I'm like, "Hey guys, we got to torque mark these. We got to mark these with a black and a green marker, right? We got to do that. We just got to do that. We just got to mark it. There's no way around it." And ever since I've been there, it's been like, "Well, we just didn't feel like it." And it's like, why? It's not hard. It's not difficult. I am concerned. Like, it's really not that hard. And not even, you know, like, I don't even know what to, I don't really know how to describe it. So that's a thing. Now let's go. So now we got that. Let's teleport. Let's go. We're gonna do a couple of things here. We're gonna go to the gold saucer. Right. So normally, what I like to do at the beginning of at reset, right? And reset was about an hour ago. What I like to do at reset is I like to work on certain weekly objectives just real quick, right? It's generally not all that hard. Is it emotional unintelligence? It's possible. Or a lack of emotional intelligence might be a thing there. Oh, I went the wrong way. Anyways. Run! Let's see here. Where is my... Okay, it's not there. Oh, there it is. It's down here. As for emotional intelligence, I mean, I don't know specifically what that professor is up to, but, you know, he does what he does, right? He does what he does. Luckily, it's almost over. Bink! Oh, that one didn't count. This is Final Fantasy XIV. It's free to play up through Stormblood, which is level 70. And unlike WoW, story is what gates this game, not level. You will have to have certain things, a certain amount of gear to do it, but it's generally you have to complete the story for that to happen, for things like that to happen. There we go. Damn. Brutal. There we go. Got both of those done. So, 2 challenges there that every once you get to about level 15 in the MSQ. Hey, Poke, what's going on? How you doing, buddy? Oh, it's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. So once you get to a certain, I think it's about level 15, you unlock the challenge log. And you gotta do a quest, and you unlock it, and it's fine. And it gives you essentially a bunch of, like a weekly checklist, right? And in this case, you know, you have completing 5 challenges gives you, you know, X amount of gil, 10,000 gil. 10's another 10,000, and you know, you basically get to have some more fun stuff. Is college fun? University can be fun. I would say that depends on a lot of the stuff. If you study hard, it can be a lot less stressful. When you do well, it's fun. But I would also caution people to say that you know, you gotta be careful. because it's too easy to fall into a trap of complacency. Hence why before I even did this today, I was ready to do, I was ready and willing and able to get all of my homework done that I needed to for the day. So that is something there. Now, let's go to, so we did that, did that. Doing great. You stopped your cat from eating chalk. No, that's fine. That's important. Listen, I'm not an animal guy myself, but I am glad that, I feel like I'm out of focus. I don't know, do I look out of focus? I look out of focus, I thought. Let me take a look here. 1 second. Maybe it's just Twitch. No, I look a little out of focus. Now I look a lot out of focus. That's a little better. A little crisper. Bum ba na 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 dun 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 dun. There we go. Now did. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know why that was a thing. Extreme Google close. Google extreme close-up. Extreme Moogle close-up. Huh? Oh yeah, definitely. There it is. Today my friend said he was going through some sad stuff and to cheer him up. Life is cruel sometimes. Yes, life can be cruel. But here's the thing, I want you to understand this, is that life is not cruel in a way that we can't fight back against it, right? Hey, what's going on, Metagroth? How's life treating you guys? How's life treating you? Hopefully everybody's treating you well. Now, I was going to go back to Tyrol. I was going to go to Doc Poga. There's an Aetheryte ticket. And we will go from there. Now, a lot of people here on various stuff. And of course, guys, in a couple of weeks here, we are going to have what could be the final episode that I am in for the Never-Ending Quest Log. When we last left the Never-Ending Quest Log, my character decided to free a friend from terribleness, and was possessed by an ancient and unknowable evil. Let's see. The thing is, he never talks to me. Suddenly, all his friends stopped talking to me, reached out to me. I have some mixed feelings, but I'll just do whatever thinks best. Well, that's all you can do. Look at it this way, right? Try to be the person that you needed when you're down. I am still trying to make YouTube the main platform a little bit because I get it's better for ad revenue for me. And it's better for, it's just generally I think a better platform than Twitch. Not for live streaming per se, but I think it's generally a better platform. Right now I do both, and I have no real agnostic. I have no real loyalty to either platform because here's the thing: I don't make enough money for them to care about me regardless. So when I have good number give dopamine happy sometimes comes with money. Outside of that, I'll be honest with you, the grind of trying to grow a channel is just one of those things that is absolutely rough. Right? Ooh, it's a Punity. I have that as a mount. All right, so let's see. I actually have this as a mount. Oh, you tried FF10. It's great. Well, fantastic. That's what I like to hear. I love hearing that. I always want people to see that. Now, guys, you may hear me talk about things that are not in your chat. Know that I am multi-streaming to YouTube at the same time, so we have that there. That being said, you know, Poke, if you ever wanna, you know, like I said, you reaching out and helping a friend is important. Just leave it at that. As for my Twitch people, you guys are dope. Love you to death. Minagroth, how is Doom? How is Doom? Which chat do I like more? I love you both. You both are great. You both are great. I don't know why Twitch is a bit laggy. It wasn't for me. But we'll see. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it could be the ingest server or anything like that, but it seems like we're okay. I get that. I've been supporting a friend of mine who had a father pass away recently. It's been rough. Always try to be there for friends. Yeah, because, I mean, here's the thing. At the end of the day, right, like, all you can do is help your friends out, right? I mean, you could potentially not help your friends out. I don't know why it's laggy for you. It might be on your end. It seems like it's... I'm watching my thing right now, and it seems like it's fine, but, you know, depends on what you're watching on, and, you know, various things. Because I tend to stream at 720p 48. And the reason I do 720p 48 is that is a good enough cross-section to where I shouldn't have to worry about too much. Let's summon my Chocobo, Hops Water. Hops Water the Chocobo. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. I'm very glad you're enjoying it. I love how the goblins talk. Oh, you watched stuff at 480p? Oh, okay. Fantastic. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Oh, there's the Punity. That's the actual mount that I... It's the actual mount that I have. I love it. Whee! It's a little magical manatee. Don't you just love magical manatees? I know I do. I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of regular, mundane manatees. Oh, that's good. I mean, it's a small screen. Yeah, so I think it may be on your end, my friend. But that's all right. That's all right, Poke. That's all right. And let's start dropping holy swords. Oh, there it is. There's Nimicry. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bam! Chocobo. Oh, we love... The Chocobos are great. Chocobos are great. Haven't had time to play because my friend had mentioned, though, I can play anytime in the future, but she needs me right now. No, that's important. Listen. Again, that's important. All things pass. Good times and bad. So, that means that even though your friend's going through a rough time right now, that doesn't mean that it's going to stay forever, because time eventually moves on. People will be sad right now, but eventually, like a scar, like a healing, like the knitting of flesh together, it heals and it heals. And yeah, it might still have some pain if you press on it, but as time passes, it tends to fade. I've broken my wrist a couple of times, right? I don't feel it anymore. That's fine. Am I getting a Switch 2? I don't think so. There's no real reason for me to get a Switch. I have a Switch now. I barely play it. But there's very little reason for me to get a Switch 2. The only thing I saw was the successor to Bloodborne, which was pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. But outside of that, nah. There's no real reason for me to get it. There's an Ahriman. Trying to support everyone I can, since my friend just kind of left me once. I've started distancing a bit, and now I don't care about talking to people too much. It's fine. Everybody goes through a phase or two of slight misanthropy, right? You get a new Smash Bros. I mean, yeah, that's a really good thing. I'm not super into Smash Brothers, but I like the concept, right? I really like the concept. Just not into fighting games all that much. But the idea that it's a kid playing with his action, or it's children playing with their action figures, is a cool thing for me. I think that's a cool thing. And, you know, you are allowed, Poke, you're allowed to give as much or as little of yourself as possible. When I hop off and watch some house before I head back, oh, not a problem, you do what you do. One would think working in a pharmacy, you see enough medicine, but that's okay. I'm not Chief Surgeon, or Surgeon, House. I don't know what his first name is. I've only seen clips of the show. You enjoy your house. It took me like months to just not having much people talk to you, but now that I get ignored, then they're talking to me again. I'm like, give me a break. Listen, people are changeable. You know this. I know this. Everyone knows this. People are just changeable. You know, and there's an old saying, you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. Yeah, like I said, Dustbloods does seem pretty cool. So that's... Let's go miner. I was going to do the MSQ, but I started doing maintenance tasks. It's fine to give yourself loved ones, but not too much. There's nothing left for yourself. Yourself has to come first. And I would say that, I mean, think of it this way, right? Your life is closest to you. You live it. Let's take a look here. Rep. 600. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Rough around the edges. I wonder when they're gonna give us a crafting. I wonder when they're gonna give us a crafting one, because depending on the crafting one they give us, I will be very, very happy. God, I hope they give us a crafting one. Crafting one. These are Disciple Land, and while I like Disciple of the Land, they're not quite as cool as well, you know, I've already maxed all my gatherers. That's the first thing I'm at. Have I played Star Wars Battlefront? Yes. Yes, I have. I have played Star Wars Battlefront. I've played the old ones, the new one, or the newer ones. They were alright. They were alright. Not my particular cup of tea, but I also, I don't know. I enjoyed it for a little while. Well, I've decided to give my MHTCT except JE. CT's a state exam that gets you into engineering, while JE is a chance gives into IT. I think I made a decent decision. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, right? I'm gonna be real with you here. Is that anybody who tells you that certain career field is a guarantee is probably not correct, right? Because the second that something becomes valuable, people replace. We see this with even though, for those that know a little bit of coding and programming, you know, vibe coding and AI coding is definitely not a replacement yet. It could be in the future. The point that I would, but also then you need humans to make sure that there are error checking and unit tests and things like that. Is national cracking. I don't know what national cracking is in this case. I'm not familiar with the context. That. Some ice crystals. Cracking means acing the exam, kind of. Oh, Bolsonaro's traveling to... Oh, nice! Hey, listen. We always celebrate when a fascist goes away. And, you know, be like, Nim, are you calling Jair Bolsonaro a fascist? Yes! Yes, I am. With my face. I mean, technically, it was a military dictatorship, and then later a fascist thing, because he was in the government in the 80s, if I remember correctly, in Brazil, and then later there was a, you know, an attempted election. There were some election problems, but there it is. We're gonna just report. Okay, well, that's not gonna work. We'll just block. Add to blacklist. Don't ever want to deal with that guy. Don't ever want to deal with that guy. So, I'm more of a journey guy. If a journey is to go... If a journey to a goal ain't fun, I lose a bit of motivation. So, well, I mean, everybody does. Everybody loses a bit of motivation, right? So, there's something known as the Yerkes-Dodson law in... when we're talking about motivation and everything else. Let's get a PC. I'm gonna get the Old Republic. Ooh, nice. Fun game. Fun game. Fun game. They sell a lot of Obi-Wan Kenobi stuff. Mandalorian stuff, everything like that. But, let me think about this here. Okay. So, the Yerkes-Dodson law states that the optimum level of motivation is really dependent on the task that you're trying to do. So, for example, if you have a non-complex task, let's say you just gotta move some sacks of rice or sacks of flour or fertilizer or something, and you gotta just move 50 stacks, right? And they're 25, 30 pounds each. Then it's like, okay, that's fine to have. That's fine to have very, very high motivation when doing, because It's not a complex task, so you're not going to miss anything due to enthusiasm. But if you happen to have a very complex task, then you want to have lower motivation, but still have some, because that way you're calmer, more focused, and ready to help. Get lucky? Oh, I did not get lucky. That's okay. That's alright. That's alright. And let's go. So yeah, don't worry. Losing motivation is fine. I mean, you think about it this way. Like, let's say you get married, and you want to, you love your partner almost more than anything else in the world, right? That's your person. Well, eventually the honeymoon phase ends, and it goes from being, a very passionate love, a very infatuous love, to maybe companionate, where it's more intimacy. It's more intimacy and commitment, as opposed to passion. And then, of course, if you're lucky, you can have consummate love, which is intimacy, passion, and commitment. And of course, then you could have commitment with your friends, and there's a whole bunch of different stuff. Well, my point is that it's normal for motivation to ebb and flow, right? You're gonna feel you could be hungry one day. Oh, that changes how you feel. You could have gotten more sleep. Oh, that's how you feel. I could need to turn on the fan in this room. It's a little warm. That could definitely affect how I feel. I was a bit of a half-assed person. I get a gist of a syllabus, and sometimes even ignore important stuff and still get decent grades. Want to fix that? Well, then you have the power to do that. There's a difference between learning and fluency, right? So in this case, you studying loosely and being able to get through the questions is probably fine. But in order to achieve real knowledge on something, you're going to have to really dive in and knuckle down. There we go. Got all those done. Let's see. My 12 mil. You can force yourself. Are you not the master of your own brain? And I'm not gonna say it's gonna be easy, but are you not the master of your own brain? Because I don't want to lie to you. I don't want to be like, oh, it's super easy. You'll knock it out in a day. No, that's not what happens. That's not true. But you are the master of your own brain. Seriously, once I learn or understand something, I think of achieve the world. That's great. That's a great feeling to have. I want you to take that feeling and run with it, man. Take that feeling and run with it. Run with the fact that you feel. And then I don't work ahead. Carry it on. Get into right there's something known as a function generator in engineering. Right, you input, something happens, output, right? Or it's a square wave, generally, right? What happens in the function generator generally isn't considered important. But when you start to understand what's happening in the function generator, you gain a greater understanding. But to get there, you have to learn stuff. I'm gonna pull something up here real quick on this. Let me see here. Johnny. Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. So here we go. I'm gonna pull this, oh, go away. Why does everything want ads? Jesus, man. Like, I don't pull this over here. Come on. Alright, so here we go. This is what I'm talking about. So, this right here is T equals... This T equals, yeah, that's fine. I don't mind paying money. I wish I could just be like, no, opt out of cookies, or opt into cookies. I don't care. Just don't ask me every time I go to a new site. Just, this is what I have. So we have confidence, right? At T0, you have no confidence, right? As T increases, you eventually reach, this is what we'd call the zealotry of new converts, beginner's luck, anything like that. You get to the peak, and then once you get over the peak, you start to see, oh, this is exactly how much knowledge I need. Your confidence falls, but you gain some experience. Then, as you go from here, you have eventually As you keep learning about a topic, you eventually reach true expertise. Now, depending on your study on expertise, you could say it could take 10,000 hours to get true mastery of something, right? But if you think of it in terms of absolutes, that's a problem. I always think of it in terms of what truth do I know now that I didn't before? And part of that implies, okay, well, I know that I'm not as smart at X or as talented at X as I was. I may do that. I usually don't do, yeah. And again, it's something that'll happen with time. You're 16, Poke. Yeah, I don't expect you to understand, you know, what was it, epistemological models of learning. The fact that you get it a little bit is good. And you'll grapple with it as you get older. Now, where was I going to go? Solution 9. Let's go. That was pretty dense even for me. Try simplifying it. I'll do my best, words. I'll do my best. Just let me get my Oh, I need to... There it is. Honestly, once I'm good at maths, I'm acing everything, huh? Well, that's good. Boil it down to basic points and say that. I did. That was me boiling the entire Dunning-Kruger effect down to the process, walking you through the process. It's a model of learning. I'm sure, I guess I could, if I wasn't doing a live conversation, make it more brief and not have examples tailored to Poke. That's really good. Iron brew. Very good. It's made from girders. That was funny. Alright, let's see what we got here. Nexus Arcade. I was say, they're not sponsoring me for anything. They have a very small market in the US. So those are scripts. Where's my tombstone? Here we go, tombstone. Ooh, mathematics. Well, I need 495. Ooh, I could get a 750 ring. That would be cool. A 750 ring would be nice. I might do that. Because I've got a 700 ring. Yeah, we're going to grab a 750 ring. Wow, I went up 4 eye levels because of that. That's pretty cool. Now, I need to go I need to socket some materia. Meld. Let's see. So I can do determination. Visual novel typing. Yes, I did all of the Danganronpa series. Which, can't do anything with that. Guess I could do direct hit. Ooh, well, like I said, I liked the Danganronpa. That's really the one I did. Not that they're bad or anything, it's just I'm really salute tenacity. Yeah, it was pretty cool. There we go. I have melded. We've done a meld. Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't done a whole lot of them, so it's hard for me to tell. Let's continue on with the MSQ. See what happens. Because I think this unlocks something for me. I think this unlocks a dungeon. In search of the past. Gratia has an idea on how I may proceed in our investigation. Okay, well, I'll take a look. Assuming neither memories nor records of Gulajah's mother remain, we must cast the widest net as possible. I suggest we split into groups. Nimicry, if you could make inquiries outside the outskirts, the rest of us will do the same in Solution 9. Let's go. I'm absolutely gonna help out. Gulajah, we must find your mother. Who was your mother? Seriously, who was your mother? I'm concerned. I know not who your mother was, and I would like to know. I would genuinely like to know. Because Zorelja did not seem very open to many things. Middle-aged Taniwata. Everkeep, huh? Alright, there's Zorelja. The devoted Zorelja. The mount from Final Fantasy Boy Band. Sponsored by Cup Noodle. I really wanted to like Final Fantasy 15. I really did. Oh, there's some pretty cool mounts. There are some pretty cool mounts I can get. Magitech armor. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you're like, it's not good. Like, and then they hide half the story off with, in, like, a movie. And I'm just like, oh, this isn't really that great, guys. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, I think I got to, like, Chapter 3, and I'm like, oh. And I was like, maybe it'll be better on the Windows release. And I bought it for the Windows release, and it was like $15. So it wasn't a huge loss. And I was like, nope, it's still pretty terrible. Oh, I don't know how I turned Discord to silent mode. I forget. It's in streaming mode, but it should be in silent. Bastards. Let's see. How do I put that in silent? Content, social, direct message. I don't care about that. How do I put settings, streamer mode? Yeah. There we go. Alright, streamer mode should be enable. There we go. Disable sounds. Yeah, it should be all sound effects. Should be disabled now. We'll see what happens. We'll find out. We will find out. Now, where on earth is this last person? There they are. Chatty Shake Tona. That's what I said. I thought it was automatic. A Mamulja woman. Oh, the Grani. This was the collector's mount from Shadowbringers. Asians. Alexandrins. Oh, no. No preference. I have no preference of which instance of Solution 9 I'm in. Back into... Oh. Ooh, nice. Yeah, by all means, eat away, words. Eat what you do. I would never tell anyone not to eat their food. After all, it's food. You need to eat. Made from... Yeah. What's my favorite food? Ooh, that's a good question. I am a big fan of ramen. I really like ramen. Sushi's good, too. Unagi-don, a nice steak. Ooh, do a lot. Alright, Shale. Galul Jaws told me, we tried to previously track down records of his mother, but came up empty-handed. With everyone's help, hopefully we can get somewhere this time. So you spoke to quite a few different people. Let's combine all our findings and see what conclusions we might draw. Ooh, nice. Let us see indeed. What conclusions might we draw? So Zerel Ja brought a retinue of Landsguard to Ypsilanti. Among them was a female Mamu Ja. His mission was to rid the region of the Tural Vidral, and I believe it's safe to say that that was the crisis in Unawata he resolved. If some of his troops stuck around for a time, perhaps assist the villagers with recovery efforts, they could have indeed gotten trapped in the dome. We also heard stories of the settlement in Uawata. People lived there until nearly a decade ago, and Zoral Ja made regular visits. If he required secrecy, a location home to his most loyal followers would have been ideal. As Mamul Ja woman had remained there, they would have had the occasion to come in contact. Oh, we'll see what happens here. This should be fun. I see. What could Zerel Ja have been doing in this village? What could Zerel Ja have been doing in this village? Well, creating Galul Ja. I think we can answer that question. Look at Galul Ja. Just that's what he was doing. In order to retrace Zerel Ja's Raha and I spoke with a researcher at Origenics. Said approximately 20 years ago, a number of colleagues were transferred to research facility outside Everkeep per the king's direct order. This is the first I've heard of such a facility. Only the Vanguard was believed to be under the king's jurisdiction. It was apparently used to develop a new kind of weapon, but I'm afraid that's all we could learn. Now it's plenty to go on. Even if the work there was classified, any materials and equipment needed would have been manufactured within Everkeep. So if we look into transportation records, there it is. Let's see what we got. The routes are full of detours and attempted obfuscation, but large deliveries were being made to Uawata, far too large for a mere village. There hasn't been any activity in years, though. Likely the facility has been decommissioned. Do you think that's where my mother was? Oh. We can't say for certain just yet, but I reckon there's a good chance. This is amazing. Even though no one remembers her, you managed to figure all this out. Yes, I love you, Galuja. Just do the happy dance. More happy dance, please. Your life has been tragic. So each piece of the puzzle may reveal a little on its own, but when we put several together, a picture begins to form. And even should memories fade, footprints remain to mark the path of those who walked before. And the really cool thing about the protagonists in Final Fantasy XIV is that every single one of them is a scholar, essentially. I would say maybe not Wuklamant or Estinian, but they also are scholars in their particular fields. Same thing with Thancred. Thancred's not a slouch, but he is a he is a master of crafts, spycraft, tradecraft, things like that. A lesson I learned in another life. So we'll be investigating the secret facility in Unawata then, huh? Absolutely. And this time I want you to come along, Galulja. Happy dance! Happy dance! Happy, happy, happy guy! Happy, happy, happy guy! I really like that. Unawata's on the other side. Like, to get there, you're gonna need a hover cargo from the Drift Downs. Alright, thank you, Shell. Oh, look at you, little guy. Happy, happy, happy guy. Alright, let's go speak to Galulja in the Drift Downs. Ooh. Bum bum ba da na 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 da na da na 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 na. Happy. Oh yeah, Menegroth. I don't know if you're still here, but this is a transforming mount. This mount transforms. So it starts off as a robot, right? And then when you fly, it turns into an airship. It's a two-person mount. Pretty cool, to be honest. Pretty cool. Hey, nice. I got an achievement. Mapping the realm. Heritage found. Cool, new achievement. New achievo. All right, Galulja. Happy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the car one's pretty cool. This car of a cargo will take us across the lake. I've never been over there before. It's still inside the dome, so I don't expect it to be too different from here. We'll likely encounter dangerous beasts, so the rest of us will go first. You follow when it's safe to do so, alright? Alright, be careful, everyone. Absolutely. Listen, Galulja, yeah, I can't let you go. I can't let you go, man. I just can't. I like you too much. Alright, before I queue up for this, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, so we're gonna get this done. Here, give me a second here. We're gonna run a quick ad break, so I'll see you guys in a second. Happy guy. Let's see, we should have a few minutes left on that. And then we should be able to get this done without too much trouble. Get that out of the way. Let's take a look here. 2 minutes, 3 seconds there. Alright, let's see. Anything interesting? I don't care about that right now. Hey, Valor, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, we're just doing some stuff here. I'm letting Twitch finish up. It was an ad. Had a little ad break going on there. But we should be alright here shortly. We should be alright here shortly. Just want to make sure you guys are good and everybody's happy. About 1:10 left. About to get back to work. Hey, nothing wrong with that. You enjoy that. I got some homework done today, which was nice. And now I'm just hoping that everything else goes well soon. And honestly, it's a good time. It's a good time. Getting ready to do a new dungeon. I've never done it before, so this will be fun. It's a yips. Yeah, what is it, like Yuyawada Field Station is what it's called. Apparently, I've got to figure that out. Yeah, like I said, we're doing all right. Watching Bolsonaro try right now. It's funny how no one saw, heard, or did anything. The three monkeys come. Oh, yeah. You know, I heard no evil. I saw no evil. I did no evil. It's like, that's crazy. A lot of stuff got done then. You know, I'm just... That's bananas. It's bananas, even. Bananas. 17 seconds, and then we'll be back here shortly. Da-na, da-na, 5, 4... And we are live, friends. We are live back. We're doing we're going to be doing the Ypsilanti Field Station. So let's see how this goes. Hopefully it'll be a fun time. /party. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, I can enter it with a party of NPCs or other players. I'm going to enter it with a party of NPCs. We're going to take... Oh! Yeah, we'll take these guys.
Let's get to it.
Okay, so the item sync is there. We got Kryl, Wook Lamont, Sage, and myself. Okay, cool. So I can just do this. I can do this solo. That's super dope. Okay, I was worried for a second. I was like, man, what? You know, like it's not that I don't want to tank right now. It's just I'm kind of enjoying my solitude, and I want to be able to watch the cinematics, right? See some of the fights. Ooh, look at this. Zaktural. Some ugly looking things. Ugh. Ugh. Galulja, you will be safe. I will save you. I will save you, Galulja. No one will harm you, Galulja. No one. Happy. Yes, you did. Yeah, I'm doing it with the NPCs because I want to learn how the fight goes first. With King 810. I have no idea what that is. Happy guy. Charge. They're a hardcore band. Oh, okay. Electro Gold, huh? Is that what you're doing? Let's see here. And super lyric. Ooh, now that's not normally something you get out of a hardcore band. Not that hardcore bands don't have good lyrics. You normally don't get that much out of a hardcore band. Changed up my keybinds a little bit, so I am trying some new things out. Mod of Valor, indeed. Indeed. What's that? Do I have an attack called Blade of Valor? Yes, you better believe I do. You better believe I do. Confiteor. So we'll start with Confiteor. Then Blade of Faith. Then Blade of Truth. Then Blade of Valor. Followed by Blade of Honor. There we go. Holy Circle. Get in the circle. He totally eclipsed the competition and then rose to prominence. These Paladin rotation jokes doing anything for you, folks?
Try this.
And then, of course, Atonement. I do my best. Supplication. And Atonement ready. Settles in with his food. I do my best. I do my best. I like starting off with the trusts because I don't feel stressed at all if I don't rush, because I haven't seen this, and I really want to see this new content. David Gunn said at one point, I was a peasant, David, until I slayed Goliath. Now the world fits in my shadow and a giant, and I kill everything that I touch, so don't shake hands with the demon from the mud. Ooh. Ooh. I like that. Used to be peasant David. Start taking you out. And we'll do 3 just for extra blocking. So we're just going through here, taking them out. And we got that. Oh, hello. Let's get back to it. Detonate. Holy Circle. Oh, that's all good. It's all good. You cannot stop us, indeed. God, that's a pretty good music track. Electro Golem. Pretty sure I'm coming up on a fight. Royal Authority. Forest Woolback. Pop you off. Pop you off. Let's do that. And Blade of Honor. Right blade. Supplication. Supplical ready. And we'll do that. There's that. Let's do another one. What do you say? Holy Spirit. So it does damage, and it heals me. Which I like. I really like that.
We mustn't hold back.
Oh, we're not. We're not holding back at all, Alphino. Are you holding back? I'm not. Ooh, looks like we're gonna have ourselves. Now the thing is, they do scale the amount of loot that you get in the trust dungeons. Oh, what on earth is that? That looks really cool. It's like some type of dinosaur thing? Whatever, let's do it. Here we go. Lindblum Zagnel. Sure. Start doing some damage. Yeah, that's right. I didn't play a lot of 9. I mean, I've beaten it, but I've only beaten it once. Because Lindblum is the name of a city, I thought. Atonement. Made it. Okay, not bad. Shout. There you go. Come here, buddy guy. You gonna do another caber toss? Oh, shit. Got a bone stack. Didn't even notice that. This is pretty cool. So far, it doesn't seem as punishing as, like, the expert dungeons. Which is nice. So, last played, I barely remember Final Fantasy. Oh, I'm there with you. Word's a little older than myself. Electrope emerges from the ground. Wow, this is kind of nuts. Two, one, and Bone Stack fill up. Yeah. No, I understand. It just took a bit to Good to learn. I'm usually able to read most encounters. I like how he says it's fond of that tactic. That's funny. Run, Nim. Run, 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 run. Oh, might not make it. Oh, just barely didn't make it. That's okay. I saw what was happening. Hey, guys, don't stack on me, okay? Not mad at you, just don't... Well, I mean, that's technically... What are you gonna do? Sometimes that happens. Still, though, not too bad. Haven't played seriously in a long time. 2 Vuln stacks. Oh, all right. Let's see what we got here. We're coming up. We're getting it, and he's down. Perfect. Hey, I got a hat of healing. Nice. That'll be good. Perfect for my white mage. Oh my, yeah. It's yeah. Well, that's why they call it. Yeah. No, I understand. This is not. I don't think this is an expert dungeon. I think this is just considered. This is just a max level. Or unless they consider all max-level dungeons experts. What kind of research did they do here? Still, though, very cool. Very cool fight. I think the thing that having played games like this for a long time, if I can generally look at an encounter and figure it out, I think it's well designed. It's one of my beefs that I have with some of the trials, is that they're hard to read. Now, of course, once somebody tells you, it's easier enough, but it's I don't know. While His Majesty Zor-El-Jah was not the first to conceive transferring a beast's soul into a person's body, safety and ethical concerns have ensured no earnest attempts have been made to date. Yet our king believes there's no greater evil than hindering the potential of man, so he has ordered us to make this conception a reality. He would bolster our military might and break through to the outside world. If our research will further his ambition, then perhaps it is worth pursuing. Ooh, hey, look at that. All right, well, let's see what happens here, friends. Could the research be worth pursuing? Definitely. You know, the old Jeff Goldblum. You scientists were so preoccupied with doing it, you forgot to ask, should you? Galul-Jah, get back here. Get back here, happy guy. He does this little dance where he's like, oh, here we go. Never mind. They're getting got. It's the second time you've been third time you've been shot. It only works when I'm a machinist with a pistol. It's done.
Take that.
If she does an exploit approach, it's okay to die a few times as long as you learn. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm fine with that. Like, I definitely think the experts are harder than they were in Endwalker. Just saw this on Steam. I might pick it up one of these days. Oh, it's so good. Oh, you talk about Final Fantasy IX? Definitely. The port holds up pretty well. Oh, about 2 weeks away. Ooh, give it a... Yeah, there we go. Man, look at this place. Another research note. Our bodies are fragile vessels, and although the infusion of another person's soul confers strength and vitality, the soul of the beast yields mixed results. Even when stripped of memories, a feral soul can induce psychological instability in the subject. I suspect it's because primal instincts remain, and while a certain amount of bestial ferocity is expected, I dare say welcomed, too many such souls can lead to physical mutations. For now, our objective shall be to determine the threshold beyond which a body's at risk of uncontrolled mutation. Oh yeah, words keeps an eye on a lot of things. Ooh. Did Sephiroth do this? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh. Well, that's new. Blade of Truth! Blade of Honor! Wrong account again. There's some really, really bad focus testing gave people weird idea, and while people just wanted easy content and could cakewalk through, Dawn Trail aims to fix that. So, I think, at least for me, I like knowing how I died, I guess is the answer. Like, I like knowing how I died.
Hold still.
We mustn't hold back.
That's kind of my thought. So like, if like, I'll give you an example. Titan in Shadowbringers, Titan EX, I still kind of don't know how all that works, or Heidelin, like how to perfectly do the dodge on Heidelin's crystals. Alright, I'll do my best.
Now I'll show you.
Got one more boss before he gets here. Ooh, treasure coffer. Maybe something cool. Ooh, I got a ring of fending. Let's see, anything interesting? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, no. Come back. There we go. You're set. Oh, there's a relic weapon. My only relic weapon I've ever gotten. What is this? Vanguard Ring of Fending. Law Ring of Fending. 705. Okay, so that's why I can't. That's why it's not upgraded. Okay, I'm just gonna descent that now. And it'll count for something I need. And I'm gonna just descent that now. Actually, I'll use that. I still got stuff leveling in the 80s. Epochal, Ring of Casting, Slaying. I'm just gonna descent that because I will. That's right, I'm taking time to descent some things. The Mandeville quest was just straight up hand the relic weapons you for tombstones. No, I mean, and that's, look, so I think that's an appropriate response after, and I mean this, after the expansion. So, like, if you don't want to farm it for whatever reason during the, during other stuff, I think that's fine. Or during the expansion, okay, whatever, fine. You're missing out on some of the strongest weapon in the game. But at the time, for your spec. But, you know, if later on you just want the appearance or whatever, fine. You know, I'm not saying it should be like a day thing, but, you know, you want to throw your face into dungeons and at 500, tomes poetics a pop, okay. That's my take on it. I honestly can't wait, though, to actually finish a relic weapon. I've never finished a relic weapon. Because every time I think about it, it's like, oh, I gotta go throw myself into grinding, and I'm like, oh, I don't really like doing that. But I also am better at the game than I was, and have some more base stuff done. Giant course. Oh, look at that thing's got, like, a stitched-together face. Ooh. And we'll do that. Another research note. The rate of transfiguration may be dictated by the potency of the soul consumed. We've experimented with fiends of great power, but mutations were observed after the infusion of merely a single soul. No better was this than the phenomenon illustrated with poor Atticus. His body was shattered irreparably and lost all capacity of rational thought. While the primary objective of this research was to utilize the soul of a Tural Vidral, I struggle to see a path forward. An alternate approach must be considered. Alright, let's take a look here. Oh! Ooh! There we go. Zombies! I already killed Scarmiglione. A couple of times, mind you. A couple of times I've killed him. Now I wonder if my physical damage up affects Circle of Scorn.
Now I'll show you.
That. I'm always worried that I'm taking too much damage as a tank, but I'm using my mitigation as I can and popping stuff up, so I think I'm probably fine. Royal Authority. Now, if I were a game dev, I would hide a treasure chest in one of these rooms. I would absolutely hide a treasure chest in one of these rooms. Because of the fact that I know that players are just going to blitz through this. And... oh, this looks dark. Oh, there's one. Hey, Galulja. Ooh, guy doesn't look happy. If the source of our failures thus far has been the inability of our bodies to contain feral souls, what if we were to reverse the process? By purging a beast of its memories and infusing it with a man soul, one still possessed of its own memories, we stand to gain absolute control over a vessel of great power. My subordinate, who first proposed this brilliant hypothesis, shall have the honor of being the first to transcend our meager limits. I must prepare his soul for extraction at once. Oh, okay. That's a thing. That's certainly a thing. Not really a thing that I want to be a part of, but a thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they sound... honestly, words, they sound like some lovely people. Just some absolutely lovely people. There we go. Nice. Now, let's see what happens here. Arrive at the Soul Center. I have a bad feeling... stay back, Galulja. We will protect you. Overseer Kanaloka. Oh. Let's do it. As always, gap close. We'll start off strong. Dark Souls, huh? I know a thing or two about Dark Souls. My feelings get hurt. Oh, nice. That's an interesting little trick. I think I'm learning a little bit. Damn the flesh, discard the flesh, extract the soul. Jesus, this is dark. Oh, that's bad. Ouch. So, if I don't get out, it kills me. Oh, that seems kind of bad. Made new update with challenge modifiers, letting you limit your damage and increase the... oh, wow, that's interesting. So I have to get out of that. Kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. Don't really know how that hand thing works or if I can keep moving. Figure that out. I can't check the chat right now. It's alright, though. We'll get it. Going on? Ah. I survived. Okay, so I gotta be far enough away. That's the answer. We're gonna heal myself real quick. Okay, so that's how that goes. Still got a damage down. Not really a big fan of that. Please get away. Oh, hey, there we go. Oh, cool. I'm glad I decided to pop a defensive. I'm gonna get off you guys. They taunt. Oh yeah, this is actually somewhat of a creative mechanic. I don't like the loss of control of my character, but I think if I move, it snaps everything in place. So that's not terrible. And as long as I don't add in rage to normal dungeons, I'm fine. All right, that's not too bad. Boots of casting. Okay. Nice. Some 705 boots. Yeah, okay, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Let's see. Whoa. That's new. Sprightly mole. Okay, well, I mean... I definitely didn't just fat finger my Circle of Scorn. Why would you ask that? Definitely didn't just fat finger that. 7 point. Oh, you talking about the trial? Because I feel like there's a trial in 7-2. Oh, the 4-man. Okay. I wonder if this is gonna count for me do. I wonder if this is gonna count for my high level tanking as a paladin, because like I only need like 18 more and I get another mount. So that's the thing. That's the thing I'd like to know. I think it does because it's a level 100 dungeon. All right, so we gotta arrive at the Dust Yoke, whatever the Dust Yoke is. Sprightly feel bad, Sprightly Loam Keep. Oh, come here, guys. Show me some love. So I'm trying to find the Q point here between stunning and not. Like, I can use leg sweep fairly often. These are all FF9 mod. Ah, I see. It's been a while since that's probably one of my least played Final Fantasies. Not that it's bad, I just...
Hold still.
I played a lot of 6 and a lot of 7. Beat 8 once, beat 9 once. Okay, that's down. Something's wrong. Don't rush ahead. Okay. Oh, something's wrong. Don't rush ahead. Thank you, Galuja. You are awesome. Ooh, treasure coffer. Anything cool? Savage aim. Okay, not bad. Spriteless stones. It's got some sprite stones. Spriteless stones. Oh, that, yeah. No, that's really funny. I mean, like, here's the thing. I don't mind dungeons not taking a long time, but I definitely, like, give me another week or two of actually tanking, and I'll probably be back to where I was. Like, oh, okay, this is fine. I'm gonna get through this. It'll be fine. Because, like, I'm not bad at the game. It's just I like to. I don't like to let people down. I always feel like when I die, I let people down. It's not that serious. It's okay to die. Kick. Alright, there we go. Sprightly Dahara. Sprightly Clay Golem. Alright. Click. Give me the rewards once a day, then players don't have to constantly rush. And don't get super... Yeah. That's what... I mean, I'm a fan... I'm kind of a fan of it. One of the reasons why I like Wondrous Tales so much. Because you can really brute force it if you want to. Like, if you have just one day to play, then it's over. It's like, oh, okay. I had one day. I got to do all my stuff, or I got to do my 4 hours, or whatever, and... You know. Especially since you can just do it... You can just do, like, unsynced stuff. And I've done very few dungeons. I've done a few of the Occult Crescent events, and I was able to buy 750 gear, a piece of 750 gear, which was kind of cool. Pretty tough. What do you mean? To do all the Wondrous Tales in one day? Yeah, I would say so. Oh, the Occult Crescent? Yeah. Yeah, whoa! Oh! Luna Bot! Okay. That's a thing. I guess we're doing this. Oh, wow. The little Ja, just hang out, buddy. Alright, let's see how we do. The Dust Yoke. So far, Something's happening here. Ooh, nice! Cool little trick. Oh, I got a Vuln stack, damn it. Another Vuln stack. Jesus. Ah! Oh, how did I get clipped so many times on that? So the lines come out and it detonates along the line. Yeah, I'm gathering that. I'll get him. I'll get him. I'm not worried about that. I'll get him. Oh.
We mustn't hold back.
Alright, let's start just with this. There's that. Ooh, I made it. Nice. Inside. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's readable. So now I know I know how to read it a little bit. I can read it a little better. Okay, this is a new one. Oh, the same one, I think, technically. Whoa! That's really cool. They're earthworms. Made it. Come on, guys. This guy's a butt. Whoa! Stand on me, Alphino. Stand on me. Let's hit him. Let's hit him with that big. Okay, now we can. Shit. Let's open it. Let's see what's going on. Oh, I can still hit him from back here. Nice. It's hard to move and hit all my damage buttons at the same time. Because the Confiteor is. Oh, damn it. Oh, barely made it. Barely made it. Okay, come on, guys. Really use a divine. Okay, I think almost. We're almost there. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was kind of relying on learning the stuff. Let's get out of here, Luna Potty. You're done. All right, that wasn't too bad. Took one death on the final boss. Not bad, not bad. We did it. We did it. We did it. And now I feel at least a little. Now I feel like I could do this with a party and not be at least terrible. You know. I got a code of aiming. Nice. Hep. Ooh, and I got a second chance point. And a wondrous seal. Oh yeah, yeah. That was a thing. Happy guy. Okay, not a terrible starting place. I generally prefer we start in one of the corners. Then it's, but you know what are you gonna do? And I got a piece, that aiming piece I can use for my machine. I really only play Paladin, but I want to get that. That was a reference.
For all the talk of my brother felling this beast, he only imprisoned it, like Valley Armanda.
And then we did it. He was probably trying to take its soul.
From what I could tell, they sought to transfer people's souls and memories into bestial
Hey!
vessels.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
The Tural Vidral explains the need for a remote location. It was doubtless their prime subject. Though I expect Zoralja did not foresee the opportunities it presented when he imprisoned the creature.
Oh, it's still alive. Echo time. Echo. Oh, and once I do all the quests here, then I can get do more Hildebrand. Zorelja.
And so, in order to prevent the breakdown of the individual, I instead seek to transfer their soul into the body of the beast.
This would allow one to wield the power of a Tural Vidral.
In theory, our initial experiments will involve lesser creatures. But in time, I am confident we will be able to bring even the mightiest under our
Oh, not a problem,
control.
Menegroth. Be safe. Enjoy yourself. Alright.
And what becomes of those who offer their souls?
As they won't be able to return to their original forms, we must consider them lost. But the sacrifice will be worthwhile, for the army you stand to gain will far surpass any composed of mechanical soldiers.
That's not good.
Very well. Recruit volunteers and begin at once.
Ooh.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I shall return to the observatory and see to the necessary preparations.
The Overseer Kanaloka. Is that Zorelja's mother? Or Galulja's mother? Could be.
So, you've given him permission?
Teshalja, you will assist Kaniloka.
Oh, is that the name? Teshalja. Okay.
As one of the Landsguard's finest chirurgeons, your knowledge may be of use in his experiments.
I want to be honest, I did not know how to pronounce that word. Chirurgeon. Not a clue. I was gonna I call it chirurgeon, but chirurgeon is good. It's like Kai, like the Greek
You
Kai.
will also watch him closely. And what you learn, you will report to me. You object to his project? Or are you incapable of performing this duty?
Belly.
No, Your Majesty.
This is really cool.
Whether we shelter within the dome or expand beyond it, we require great power. But with no one to rely upon, we must take that power for ourselves, even if the means are questionable. I will do as you command. But if Kaniloka's work bears fruit, I wish to beg a boon.
Ooh.
What do you desire?
Something that I had accepted I would never have in Tuliolal. That I believed would forever be beyond me.
Wait, is she gonna
and that
ask?
it was foolish to covet. But here and now, it is close. So very, very close.
Okay. Thirst posting. I mean, to be fair, like, Zorelja is probably the peak.
Perform your duty to my satisfaction, and anything you desire is yours.
Probably is peak of Mamulja fitness. And one, you can't say he wasn't driven. He was not driven to be a good father.
That which I seek does not lie within this dome. Here. But if what you seek is at hand, then you...
Ooh. Boy, that was a bit of intense flashback. Take care, girl.
Are you all right?
I'll see you again.
Teishelja. Could she be my mother?
I can't imagine there are too many
Like the
Mamulja
people
women.
in the outskirts said, few Mamulja lived in the Yasulani. I can't imagine many other Ubiko women were trapped in the dome. That being the case, she
Could be
well
the
be
one. Yes.
This observatory Kanaloka returned to, could it not be part of the research facility?
It's true.
We might learn something about Teishelja there.
That's where we're going next then.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Wish I could see in the past like you, and I could see people who are gone. Because there aren't any other Mamulja women here. For a long time, I couldn't even imagine what my mother looked like. But when I visited Tuliolal and saw some, I was finally able to picture her in my mind. And one day, I hope I can actually see what she looked like as well. And I hope you can too, buddy. Alright, Kryl. While we've discerned the purpose of the research conducted here, the traces of it that remain might afford us greater insight into what came of it. Let's take a look around for information, as well as a way to the upper level. Belulja Al-Final. Wrought iron gate. Let's see if I can't break it down. A lift can be seen behind the wrought iron gate. As sturdy as it appears, the gate will likely resist attempts to force it open. Security panel, perhaps a verification key will open the way. Okay, well, let's go look for a verification key, I suppose. Using duties as actual areas to explore. Oh my god, yeah. There's so many cool dungeons. There's the test subject journal. Yeah, because it also makes sense. You cleared it out. Recruiting volunteers for a new experiment. I know I'm not as bright as the others, but they wouldn't laugh at me if I was stronger than them. This might be my chance. Soul transfer 2 days ago. I can write. Can write good. Yes, I am good. Very good. Getting hard to control strength. Today, a bit offhand of feeder. Cannot help but so strong. Hungry. Always hungry. Cannot control. Eat. I must eat. Am eater. Must eat. You'll find nothing resembles a verification key. Perhaps I should search elsewhere. You dig deeper and find a verification key. Heck yeah. I found a verification key. I only wish and words, I don't know if you know this. Is there a way to make it to where I can put my combo on one button? Like my 1, 2, 3 combo on one button? Because that would be really cool if I could do that. Because Fight or Flight already changes into Goring Blade. Not without mods. Oh, okay, damn it. They need to make that default. You know, for your melee builders. Because they do it in PvP. Ooh. Seems the key can be used to operate the lift as well. Up we go. Yeah, they stubbornly refuse. Like, oh, come on. Like, please. I want to get... just want to have less stuff there. Because then I can be like, oh, okay. I think that might cave this next expand just create more abilities. Ah, I see. So this is the observatory. I didn't expect it to be similar. This is a far cry from the timber that held Valley Garmanda. Ooh, I love Valley Garmanda. That was a fun fight. That was a fun fight. All the machinery still be in operation. I expect there are auxiliary systems in place to ensure that monitoring can continue even in emergencies. The warnings indicate various anomalies related to the seal's failure, most likely. For a blessing, we managed to fell the beast before it could cause harm. Right then, let's see if we can't find some clues about Gululja's mother. Yeah, no, I have 3 hot bars, and I mean, that's enough. But, like, when I was running around a circle, it was hard because of the way my bars are set up. Confiteor combo is shift 2, and Requisite is shift 3. So, Requisite triggers Confiteor combo, and then ends with Blade of Honor. So it's hard to go in a circle with my left hand while I'm attacking, while I'm moving like that. Even though I can normally move. It's alright, though. I have to practice it. There's so much data, I don't know what we should look at. Perhaps we can narrow down the search by inputting the name Tishalja. Indeed. I brought up a lot of results. They all seem to say the same thing. Tishalja, Administrator of Experimental Treatments, Research Logs. This sounds good, doesn't it? Maybe. Chances are the data is encrypted, and even if not, it will take considerable time to go through it all. Yes, it will. Then let us take it back to the back room with us and have Shale analyze it. Agreed. Alright, I'll transfer to the storage device I brought. There, it's finished. Thank you so much for bringing me all the way here, everyone. If you're happy, then so am I. Besides, I was able to learn more about my brother as well. It was a fruitful adventure for both of us. Yay. Big guy. I like little Galulja. Little Galulja's great. And here we are. The authorities will doubtless wish to be informed about the facility and its contents. First things first, let us deliver the data to Shale. I mean, we're walking around with basically the king. And, I mean, we were walking around with the king. I just don't know what they want us to do. Oh, I like this is one of my favorite little... The jellyfish. The jellyfish. It's a jellyfish. Oh, I like that little mount. I like that little mount. It's nice. It's a nice mount. Oh, I'm up to page 7 on minion. I'm at 209 minions. That's pretty cool. I was up to 209 minions. That's pretty cool. Kyrie collects them. I don't really collect them all that much. I have them, but I don't really collect them. I am indeed heading to the back room. Be gone! Already given this, well, it looks to be a wealth of data, all of which is encrypted, so I'll need some time to process everything. In that case, Alize and I might take ourselves around the city and check on the people. Their mood has us a bit worried. If I don't know if there's anything we can do to help, but we'll see. Understood. I'll let you know as soon as I finish my work. Thank you. We'll see you again soon. Ba 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 ba. All right, Geode, give me a hand, buddy. Ooh, new food. Fruit and aloe jelly. I love. Ooh, 680 food. Alize isn't wrong. The mood out there is still grim. Some of the Turali remember a time before they were dependent on the soil system, and the soul system. But even they're unsettled and wondering aloud if they'll have the chance to reunite with old friends and family before they pass on. With good reason. The journey home won't be easy one for those who've grown old. That's why mostly younger folk have been leaving Tural, ones with no elders to care for. Word of the problems reached us in Tulioli. My brother is doing all he can to see that the Zaktural Railroad restored operations so that people may come and go more freely. Unfortunately, the tracks only go as vanguard, so some traveling by foot is still necessary. Even so, the railroad might make things slightly easier. How long before it's back in service? I couldn't say. When I left for visit, Koana seemed reluctant to make promises. But while Shell's working on data, we could go see the state of it ourselves. Indeed, we could. To Shaloni Station, then. I'll keep Koana informed. Happy, yeah. Okay, let's take a look here. I think I need one more piece of Demateria to do the arcane artistry. I've only got 2 out of the whatever I need. And I started doing the crafting stuff for the smithing, and it was so nice. You get to hang out with, you get to meet a potsworn and find that the person who hired the potsworn couldn't do very precise work and was very happy to hire them, and then it's like, oh, we got to do all this stuff. It's very nice. Good feelings. Vow of Resolve, a Nimicry Hopwater. What can I do for you? We're hoping for some good news about the railroad. There's an increasing number of people looking to return to Dural that can't make the journey on foot. I see. As it happens, the Vow of Reason also on his way here to take stock of the situation. I'll scratch that on his way. Go on, and in La Shepia, or Aaronville. I'm not gonna. As the guild ship officially proved my transition from gleaner to independent contractor, I was in need of more, befitting attire. Really? The custom deliveries quest? I need to see which one that is. Who do you unlock? I think that's the... Are you talking about my stuff, or, the stuff that I'm wearing? I believe so. It's from Jueno, the first, yeah, that's from that and the helmet. And I think the gloves, too. I assume Lamatia has explained the growing urgency of need. What have you to report? I need to figure out how to unlock the custom delivery then here, because I always like to increase my custom delivery stuff as I can. I do all 12 every week. Oh, you can dye the line. Now that's cool. You see, when we use the Dawn Blazer to get into the dome, urgency outweighed all the considerations, but now we're back to our original problem. How to run the railroad without upsetting the inhabitants of the Mewatison. Sure. That is the Roderick. Though the Hitsaro that follow them are none too pleased about the Hetsuro being spooked by the noise of the locomotive either. The solution I've designed to quieten the railroad should address that complaint. But a silent train presents a different danger. The railroad will need to be deterred from wandering across the tracks. And I suppose I can't just blow the whistle at them, or they'll panic and be put off their grazing again. That's in Tulioli. Okay. Tulioli. 1 second. Oh, it's getting so close. The Roderick's grading patterns have shifted since the tracks were laid. I'm not certain why, but I tend to ask people in Mehut for their insight. As a major proponent of the railroad, I have a duty to assist in this matter. I, too, would hear what the Hetsaro have to say about it. They're the ones most affected, after all. I believe we best consult their leader, Hiwato. The rest of you can accompany us to the Hetsaro encampment if you like. I'm gonna go see about this, custom delivery thing. Return to Tuliolal. Let's go to Tuliolal. So, what am I looking for? It's 14.2Y. Be close to where I'm at. Perhaps missing something? Could be something I'm missing. Oh. Let me try this. Let's go to the miner real quick. Wiki. Let me see. Just Wandering Minstrel and Sights of the West. Do I have to maybe do Crossroads first? Okay, oh, let's take a look here real quick. Just go here. I'm going to type it in real quick here. N-I-T-O. N-I-T-O. W. Okay, how to complete custom deliveries. Let's take a look here. I don't think so. Laying new tracks. That's what I was looking for. Alright, well, we'll take a look here. Alright, well, let's give it a shot and see what we got here. Okay, I wonder if I can... Okay, so, J, complete, search... I feel like I already... Maybe. But I'll go to custom deliveries. It only shows me with these. Maybe I'm gonna head out to Shannon. I'm gonna head out to. I'm gonna head out to Shalona real quick here, just in case. Maybe I used it but didn't actually do anything with it. This is possible. Da, na, 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 na. Maybe I used it, but... Guidance of the Hest, though. That's weird. It seems like it says like... Okay, so... The Warmth of Family, which I know I've done that. The Warmth of... Hold on, let me see what the Warmth of Family... Hold on. Because that might be the thing. The Warmth of Family. Where is this? Okay, so I haven't done it yet. That's the thing. This is after... This is after Guidance of the Hesto. So, like, I'm like 2 quests away from being able to do it. Because I was like, I know, because as soon as I said it was post Dawntra, I'm like, all right, I guess that makes some sense. So at the end of 7-1, but before 7-2, I see. Yeah, because I could increase him. That could not only that would also give me some achievements. Speaking of which, what achievements did I get recently? Last 5. What are we at here? I got the Heritage Found, the Realm, whatever, and then I got Mining the End, which was kind of cool. Palu Proponent. That one was somewhat annoying to get. That one was somewhat annoying. I sat there and I was... Achievement actually added a new achievement point. Oh, really? Cool. That's pretty cool. He's over in New Gridania, if I remember correctly. Hawato. Alright, Hawato, let me help you out, buddy. You tell me what you need. I will listen. Vow of Resolve, Vow of Reason. I bid you welcome to our camp. What brings you all the way to Mehawata-san? I thank you for seeing us. Our visit concerns the matter of the Zaktural Railroad. Ooh, well, let's see how we do this. Because we want to be culturally sensitive. And make sure we don't disturb grazing patterns too much. You too have noticed the Ronik's unexpected change in behavior then. My son Shepetto has been looking in the matter. Shepetto? Normally we expect the Ronik to keep their favorite grounds nearby for a while yet. And despite the thorough search, we haven't found anything wrong with the quantity or quality of grazing in the Pariana and the Yawanatane. Yet they refuse to keep where they really would, instead of pushing westward towards your railroad. I certainly see no cause for unseasonal migration. Nevertheless, should they continue to move west, we will follow. As any true Hethsara would, I suppose. As you may have surmised, I am of Hethara's descent. My parents traveled with the Ronic as well, though I myself have no memory of the experience. I was left behind as a babe during such a migration, one of many sacrifices necessitated by a nomadic lifestyle. I'm forced to assume. Oh. A chance encounter with a kind Paleo merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a stallkeeper in Tulial's markets. That's where the Dawn Servant found and adopted me. I had already been in the palace some time when Lamati came to join us. Like me, she'd been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her the feeling of that suffering. As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her. Aw, that's nice. That's really good. Aw. Boy, that's really detailed. That armor up close is very detailed. Truly, I've never heard of Roni choosing a path so arduous as to force a terrible decision. Nor any Hetsara willingly leaving their own flesh and blood behind. There must have been some exceptional circumstances. I cannot say. The idea of following in footsteps that I might better make excuses for their actions never much appealed to me. Even if it might help you better understand. As so often is the case, you are correct. Though my discomfort with the Hetsara may arise from fear of reopening old wounds rather than blind fervor for innovation, it would nevertheless see me repeat past mistakes. And refuse to learn from one's country's treasured traditions would make me a poor Dawn servant indeed. Oh, that's such a good line for a leader. That's such a good line for a leader. Please, teach me the Ronic and what they mean to you. I promise I will listen with an open mind. We would be delighted. Meantime, your companions are welcome to look around. Perfect. Will you learn of the Hetsara culture with me? I should like to approach this with fervent curiosity that you and my sister share, but it would be useful to know whether I am doing it correctly. When it's settled, you'll learn more of the Ronic, and we'll have a look around the plains, and perhaps in the process we'll find the answers we seek. I like the post-dungeon, post-raid quests because they deal with somewhat mundane problems that are... It's not that the ancient dragon that's crashing into the ground that's going to be a problem. That's a problem. But what happens once that's done? Right? Well, we've got to worry about food. We've got to worry about logistics. We've got to worry about medicine. We've got to worry about government. And that's what these quests highlight at the end, and I like that. I'm not the most experienced, I'm ashamed of it, but I shall put forth every effort. That's all we ask. Take these tools. Introduce yourself to anyone who looks busy, ask if you can help. They'll have to teach you what to do in exchange for another pair of hands to do it. Well, that's really nice. Let us meet back here and share what we've learned. Playful Hetsaro. You're learning about the Hetsara way of life, are you? I have a thing or two to share, but rather than talking your off, let me test your powers deduction. I find answers much easier to recall later if I arrived at them myself. Our Hetso provide us something that we use in our medicines. Poultice. And so, drive away pests and stain our fires. What is it? Is it dung? Sounds like there's a story there, but indeed, that is the correct answer. We've discovered myriad uses for Ronic chips over time, each a boon to our way of life. Where there's a need, our Hetso always provide. Well, that's cool. Guess that, right? This won't do. The wind will go right through, and without my needle and sinew. Here you are, sir. Have a mending kit. Oh, these are precisely what I need. I should be able to patch up the covering now. Given how often we pack up and reassemble our tents, they're bound to get the occasional tear. Fortunately, Ronic hide they're made of is durable enough that we generally needn't worry. Ooh, okay, cool. She's knows every part of the Ronique. Talkative Hetzar. I'm afraid I've finished with my task for the time being, but since you're so eager to learn about our way of life, why don't I tell you a bit about our migration customs? If you're here, then you likely already know that Ronique are our Hetso, our guides that we travel through with turning of the seasons. We trust them to lead us to fertile lands with all we need to survive. Yep, flying piggy. But you may not know that sometimes the herd splits in two, bound for different paths. On these occasions, we Hetzara must also part with half of our number. You may think it's strange and stressful custom, but over the years it has seen us visit new lands and broaden our horizons as a people. This, too, is the wisdom of the Hetso. Oh, that's cool. I forget what Mount tribe this is from. I feel like it's from a beast tribe, but I do not remember which one it's from. As you struggle around these coat, you notice many portions are shaggy and tangled. This one's fur a bit overgrown. Give it a good brushing, thin it out. Would you like to give it a try? You need the right tool for a job, mind you. Not a comb type you... The comb type you're used to use would get lost in a tangle like it's not. Well, let's see what happens here. Fur brush. Ah, Shvedder sent a Ronique brush with you, did he? I like him. Now just run it through one patch at a time, gently. 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 You dutifully brush the Ronique coat until your arms grow weary from the prolonged battle with the coat. It appears much tidier now, though the same cannot be said for your clothes, which have acquired a new coat of their own. Well done. With less SX fur, our friend here will be more comfortable in the afternoon heat, less susceptible to illness. A combed coat also makes it easier for them to identify injuries should the need arise. Well, that's really cool. Also, do you remember the quest for the Anata, where you have to clean the sheets? And it's like, it describes with the white-knuckled ferocity that felled many a god, you somehow get the stains out of the sheet. Just the Anata. You smell of grass and in the wind. Which is a good thing, I promise. You could nearly be mistaken for one of us. Or at least an adventurous Tanawata. I have to wonder how Valkona's getting on. I assume he would be reluctant to get his hands dirty, but it seems his wish to understand us was sincere. It's a great... If you haven't done that quest in a while, it's a really fun quest because it just... It's all flavor text. Like you go to a place, you click it 3 times, basically. But it's flavor text. And it's very, very nice. Well, there he is now. Valkona. Well, that's nice. Apologies for my tardiness. I was tasked with grazing the Ronique and ended up rather far afield. I found myself wandering hither and thither at my companion's inclination. To force us back to the trail seemed inappropriate. But how was your own work? Have you anything to share? Hetzara life revolves around the neck, but in turn the people receive all they need. I'm going to go with the Ronique are treasured members of the community, but in return, they are as important as family. Indeed, the Ronique provide with Hetzara, and just turn the Hetzara are good to the Ronique, just as family should be. Mine is not the only way. Though times I lack the experience to know otherwise, my inability to conceive of how a decision might be right does not mean that it is wrong. My parents had the duty to the Ronique just as they did to me, so I wonder if leaving behind was not so selfish as an act as I once believed. I have no way to know, of course, and regardless, this has no bearing on our present concerns. We are here in service of the people of Tyrol, after all. Nevertheless, I thank you for helping me find deeper meaning in what we've done today, and will endeavor to remain curious, especially when the Hetso are concerned. Well, that's nice going on. Glad to hear that, Valkona. You're welcome among our herd anytime. Yes. I'll take the fruit and aloe jelly, please. Na na na. Na. Gift of the Hetso. The hallowed jelly, the warmth of family. Kawan appears loath to part from his Ronique companion. Well, yeah, I get it. I get it. It's a nice little big cow buffalo thing. Koana, how did it go? I believe I finally understand the significance of the Hetso. They nourish the Hetsaro as they grow and provide warmth and companionship in a harsh and unpredictable world. They're equal of any man, not beast to be tamed. Moreover, the Roanoke are sensitive. Though we may treat their injuries or brush their coats to keep them hale, they must ever be free to follow their instincts and seek lands where they might thrive. The Hetsaro would never cage them, neither should we. To control their migratory patterns or capture those who would wander to ghost tracks is out of the question. Then it's particularly important to advance our original line of inquiry. Fortunately, we were able to visit the Roanoke's once favored grazing grounds. Uh-oh. As we were told, the grass looks fine, but the place is too quiet. It's not just Roanoke. Even the birds and field mice have fled. We did encounter one pack of Ceraptors, but they look to be passing, though, in a hurry. Typically, that sort of behavior in the fauna would be associated with natural disasters, earthquakes, landslides, and the like. Though that Tsara would have surely put two and two together were this caused geological, I measured the area's aether to be certain, and there was indeed nothing to suggest recent environmental disruption, but I did notice one anomaly. A strong aetheric signature to the east, moving across the plain, albeit slowly. A large animal, perhaps? A Tural Vidal? A powerful one, likely is not. A predator giving the local fauna's behavior. One of the raptors we saw looked like it had two huge bite taken out of its tail by something with very large fangs. Could it be... It couldn't be a Turuhetso. Uh-oh. Could it be a Turuhetso? Turuhetso? Sorry, I need to show my back. There we go. Roanoke Reaver, in the common tongue. Our people have several names for such creatures. Fangs that steal Hetso in the night is another evocative one. Roanoke can fend off many predators with their horns, but not the Turuhetsu. Their scales are tough as adamant, and neither horn nor arrow can pierce them. How about God-killing sword? A well-toothed carnivore with an unusually tough hide. I cannot recall any such fauna in this region. They usually roam the wilds in the northeast, and most herds keep well clear of them. I can't tell you why this one is so far from its home and pack both. In any case, I believe the source of the Roanoke's consternation is clear. As our next move, we must drive the Reaver away, that they might return to their grazing lands in peace. Yeah. Oh. Hey, big guy. Never fear, we will make certain the beast threatens you no more. Oh, way to go, Koana. You got some stuff. The warmth of Oh, is this a... This is a duty. The Roanoke Reaver is clearly a threat to the local population. We can't allow us to roam unchecked. But it won't do for us to go off running in search without having any proper preparations. And if others returning from across the plain have spotted it, we may be able to inform us of its recent behavior and where it might be found. The progress to Oak Valley is saved at certain points. Even if you're defeated, you'll be able to try again most recent. Alright, let's give it a shot. The warmth of family. We're gonna be all warm and family-like. Let's go. Be all warm and family-like. Okay. Let's help you out, buddy.
Hetsu is coming this way.
Totoro Hetsu. What's going on? It's coming this way.
It has beasts across the plains in a panic, and our Roanoke are practically paralyzed with fear. We must get them to safety.
We can assist by helping to calm the creatures. Once they're less agitated, it should be possible to hurt them.
Yeah, there's Aaronville.
And after they're out of harm's way, we'll deal with the Roanoke Reaver.
Exactly.
I suggest you remain here to attend to the Ronek when they arrive.
They'll be safe with me. Please, be careful out there.
Oh, absolutely. We will be careful. We will be very careful. We will only be careful. Ooh.
Make haste. We must protect the Ronek.
Don't worry, we're right behind you.
Let's roll. Iron Will. Oh, I see some of them. Okay, let's go save these people. Or these creatures.
They're terrified. We must do what we can to soothe them.
Come on, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. They're out of the way.
That herd should be all right. Let's look for stragglers.
Oh, okay, I think they'll keep going this way.
Ronek are to rally too. None shall be left behind.
All right. Look at Kana. Come on, guys. Oh, that looks like something.
There must be something up ahead. Come. There.
These are no match for the likes of us.
I should hope not. And we'll just take care of you. I mean, it's not that crazy. Oh, there's still other stuff.
Clearly an understatement.
So I hope Arundel's not fighting. And Shepya.
More are coming.
Oh, that's Air Anchor. Let's start dropping you off. There's that.
You're mine.
And we'll just... Now, look, how are you taking threat from me? The other alligators.
All or nothing, then.
Come on. Whoa! That's a cool little effect. I didn't know you could do that, Koana. Save our Ronique. Saves that. Now you should be taking a lot more damage, or at least a little extra ticking damage. And the alpha alligator is down. Come on, guys. Let's get out of here. We'll be safe.
For the fodder, at least. Where's...
Yeah, where is the other thing? Ooh, it should be coming here soon. should be coming here soon. Oh. I see why they call that a reaver.
We've got a big one coming.
Impenetrable scales and wicked fangs. That's a Ronak Reaver, and no mistake.
Oh no! Not the little guy! Aw! Aw!
There! That one there! Not so fast!
Whoa! I mean, like, way to, you know, way to stand for your principles, dog. But it's not a real. You tell he took damage. His glasses are affected.
Even should it cost me my life. I will save the head soul.
Point the gun at him. I'm here for the dramatic acts, but put the weapon into the enemy. Ooh.
Kona, are you all right?
Do not concern yourself with me. Get the Ronak to safety.
There. You've nothing to fear.
Well, let's go take care of this guy.
Right. Let's finish the job.
Exactly. Let's finish the job.
I made a vow to our people. You shall plague them no longer!
Alright. Alright, Lewis. Like, he knows how to do it. Let's do it. Time to take this guy out.
You'll find the vow of reason is not without resolve.
This thing's got a lot of health. Holy shit.
Damn it! Not even a scratch.
Well, he's got a little bit of a scratch.
Buy me some time to think, will you?
Sure. Can I trip you? Nope.
It must have a weakness, and I will find it.
Dang, this thing is resistant everything. I have dumped a lot of damage into this.
Keep it busy. I need time.
Working on it, man. Just resist the stuns.
Right. Go for the legs.
And there's that. Jump for that. Jump the balls of fire. Wanna? Away from me, dude. Man, I wish I could scratch my shoulder right now. Can't reach it. Damn it. I'm just gonna have to deal with that later, I think. Got the scale armor leg, and he's about down.
Now we just have to keep it pinned.
I like that. Get thinking.
A protective current of ether. But whence does it flow?
Yeah, we love Wook. We love Wook. Also, get healed, Wook. Can I start you? Heal you.
I got it.
I need to get my... Ooh, I'm down for the count. That's alright, I'll come back. I'll be back shortly. This is our best chance. Ooh. Oh!
One well-placed piercing round to the chest.
Yeah!
And...
I didn't know you were gonna go America with it.
You're done for!
Quick, let me pull out my war cry.
That stemmed the flow of protective ether.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's true. Like, basically, it's a war crime in your hands.
Still not backing down, huh? Fine with me.
That... He is taking some damage. Searing swell. Oh, that's a good one. Maybe I am starting to learn how to read this game again. Detonate. Come on, Turetso. You want to do a primordial roar, huh? Jesus, fuck. You see her just spinning away with that axe.
We must disperse that ether ere the Reaver recovers it.
Oh.
This is going to hurt.
I've got 5 damage ups. Let's go. That makes 8. And he's down. All right. We did it. That was nice. That was nice. Not my favorite dude. Like cinematic duty. That's Wook when she fights Bakula Jaja. But it was close. That was good. That was really good. We did it. We made it.
The Etso, are they?
They're fine.
The Ronek have all made it to Mehwa Hetsuan. Hunters are scouring the area for any remaining threats. But the local fauna appear to have calmed down.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. I was worried for a second. We saved him.
We cannot thank you enough for your timely aid.
Oh, absolutely. Helping people troll.
You, most of
That
all.
one didn't have an American gun.
We feared you would be loath to take direct action. Yet you didn't hesitate to put your life on the line for our Hetzer.
It's true. It didn't have, but it did have Wook Lamont finally striking off, finally standing up to a bully.
I did no more than is a Dawn servant's duty. The ethereal conductivity of those scales is astounding. I dare say we could repurpose them to create a device that emits controlled pulses of ether.
Ooh.
Ether resembling that of the predator the Ronek fear most. It might work. If we struck the right balance, we would have the means to deter the Ronek from approaching the railroad without causing them undue distress.
Exactly.
Incredible! Kona, you've done it again.
Yeah, that's right, Kona. You're great. Also, I really approve of the mint green.
I was hoping I'd never have to see one of these again. Still haven't forgotten the last one. And it's been more than 20 years now.
Uh-oh.
I had come as a trader to the camp in Lozeni Hetta. A camp that was obliterated in an instant by that monster.
Lozeni Hetta. That's where the Pelu Pelu trader found me as a babe.
Oh my god, that's... Do we find...
Please, can you tell me what you saw?
Did we find out his, like, because we know we found Wook's father. Wook's biological father, not actual father. That would be, Galul Jaja.
As I said, I had traveled there to trade with our fellow Hetzaro. Like us, they followed the Ronek. And like us, they were visited by a reaver. The fiend struck like a whirlwind in the night. It was chaos. I grabbed some token belongings and bolted in a panic, thinking only of getting as far away as possible. But even in my panicked state, I could not help but notice the young couple racing the other way, toward the fell creature. Well distracted, I heard one cry. Save our son! Save the Hetzo! After that, nothing but the pounding of my heart and feet and Ronek thunder. I ran and ran. And as the sun broke the horizon, I found myself separated from both man and beast.
Ooh. That's a good...
Windborne words say that a group of survivors reunited with their remaining Ronek and have long since moved on. But still more were never seen again, including the brave couple. Or so the story goes.
Oh.
And what became of their child?
I'm afraid I don't know. But if he wasn't with the survivors, even if he lived through that night, the wilderness wouldn't have been kind to a little one out on his lonesome.
Maybe not. But perhaps a passing Pelu Pelu would. And one day, even a Dawn servant himself.
Oh, I'm a sucker for stuff like this. I am a sucker for stuff like this.
All these years, I was convinced that my parents had left me behind to follow after the Ronek.
I mean, it's sad his parents died, but also, you know,
But now I see, they didn't abandon me. They were trying to keep me safe.
They were trying to keep you safe, buddy. You did it. And now you are the vow of reason.
I've wasted so much time resenting them, when in truth, they gave me everything I have today. It is thanks to them.
It's so nice.
I live to know the warmth of family.
They said the quest name.
Even after they were gone.
They said the quest name. That's pretty cool. Oh, Lamati.
And now that I am done, servant, all of Tuliyola is my family. A family I will always protect, as my parents protected me.
Ooh, swelling orchestral music. Good vibes. Coming together through greater understanding and overcoming prejudice. Even if prejudice is inborn. Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Alright, Koana. So that's always safe for more than enough. Yet, would it be wrong to hope that in protecting them, we also avenge my parents? It's the least I owe them after all this time. Nimicry, thank you for staying by me as the Dawn Servant, and as often perfect man beneath that mantle. Now shall we return our attention to the matter we came here to address, shall we? We remove the root cause of the Runics staring from their favored grazing, and obtain the tools to devise an additional precautionary measure, a silent whistle, as it were. This whistle is capable of emitting pulse of aether strong enough that will shy them away from the tracks on instinct, yet not so strong to drive them into a panic. If we can achieve this, it will be far sight better than traditional whistle, more effective and less stressful for the creatures themselves. Let's return to Shaloni Station and begin work on it. Walawika and his crew will doubtlessly be relieved to find a solution. Perfect. Wrong place. Oh no, it's right there. The warmth of family. Oh. Let's see. You look pleased about something. Good news for the railroad, I take it? Oh, absolutely. Great news for the railroad. So the Roadnik were avoiding predators. Smart ones they are. And Val Kwan is not too bad himself. With that whistle idea. Sit tight, we'll have this train on the tracks before you know it. I guess I'm gonna sit tight. And we'll learn about stuff. Oh, it's always nice. I like seeing the trains run up and running. Choo choo.
We're ready to go.
Yeah. Still has more resolution than the Cybertruck.
Whoa. She looks as good as new.
If I had time to do a proper job, could have really made her shine. Had to cobble together the exterior with spare parts. We refurbished the interior, though. Not that you can appreciate it from out here.
Oh.
But as far as the Ronek are concerned, we've spared no effort.
Nice.
From the ballast to the ties, we've adjusted every bit of the track so she'll run quiet as a field mouse.
And
You and your crew have worked wonders. Our nation is in your debt.
exactly.
Come now. If anything, credit's due to Tuliyola. It's thanks to the folk you recruited from every corner of the continent that we were able to get her up and running so quickly.
And look, it's fine. It's a team effort. Team effort, right?
Besides, the ethereal whistle's the true marvel. And we wouldn't have that without the scales you brought us. However grateful you are, know that we're even more thankful.
Because now everyone can work. And it can all work together, and we can get back and forth from Zaktaral and Tuliolai. Tuliolai.
Right. If we're done talking, let's put this train through our paces.
Oh, there's the railroad employee. She's gonna be my custom delivery person. Yay, custom delivery person. Who I am going to... I'll unlock another custom delivery. I like that. Do-do-do-do-do. Aronique! No! Get off the track!
There's a Ronek up ahead.
Get off the track! Oh, wow, okay. Interesting. Try the ethereal whistle.
To test our whistle.
Oh, okay.
On it. Just point it in the general direction and...
It's moving away.
Nice.
Meanwhile, our friends over there appear wholly unperturbed.
Yes, they've got it they got it adjusted right. Do-do-do-do-do.
With this, we can alert those who wander too close without disturbing the rest of the herd.
Nice.
A roaring success. In a quiet way, like.
They gave her a Western accent, and that is fantastic.
Then with your permission, Vow of Reason, the Shaktaral Railroad is back in service.
Jacques Terral. Nice. We did it! We got it done. That was cool. I think there's one more after this. Is Crossroads. I think that's the last thing for this patch. So we're almost done with the whole patch. And now there is one more after this, obviously, but yeah, this is voiced. No, this is post MSQ. Getting her there is. Yeah, this is post MSQ. This is MSQ, yeah. The warmth of family is MSQ. It's got the flame around the thing. This is MSQ. Crossroad. I think this is the last one for the patch. Well, it's possible that Shale's memory made some headway by now, and regardless, we should spread the word the railroad's been restored to service. Shale, what do you have her working on? Golulja's mother. I'd feel the same issues, have felt the same. Some questions are painful to leave unanswered. It's very true. There's no cause looking like that. The Kahuka we've met may have been a simulacrum, but her memory was real. I needn't search what she left behind because she left it with me, and I carry it always. Oh, that's sweet. Little token. Speaking of things you're carrying, is that a teeny tiny Kahuka? What? No! It's a mere token of Alexander. Our friends in Oblivion would not take no for an answer, and I thought it was as good a souvenir as any. Whatever you say, for what it's worth, I think it's a nice way to bring her with you on your travels. Yeah, Aaronville in Shepia. Yes, you're off to the dome now, aren't you? I thought I might join you for a time, see if there's aught I can do for the people there. Much has changed, though it is. I still consider it my home. Of course, we can give you the full story on the way. Net. Jan Stein. Jan Steen. I need to know how many... I wonder how many people I need to do the Pool of Tribulation Extreme. I'm willing to bet probably not that many. Achievements. Character. General. Maybe it's in Disciple of the War. I don't remember. Maybe it's Battle? General? Maybe? Something I'm trying to find here. Okay, here we are. Tankless job. Somebody's got to do it. I got that one. Here it is. This is what I'm looking for. 282. Yeah, I think it does count. Maybe. Maybe not. 282. Okay, so complete 361 Extreme Trials, Unreal Trials, High-Level Duty Roulette Dungeons, or Duty Roulette Leveling Duties as a Paladin. Okay. I'll have to try that out. I know I can get that done if I really wanted to fairly quickly. But I'm not gonna focus on grinding that out. No reason to. Alright, Graha, what you got for me, buddy? You know. Simple yet elegant solution, and thus the railroad is back in operation. Meanwhile, Shayla had nearly finished processing the data. She will be able to share her findings with us imminently. And Ishtola! I am interrupting something, I gather. Not quite. Why, Ishtola, what brings you here? I've seen enough of the gate of the Sky Deep Cenote for now, so I'm shifting my investigation to living memory. While there, I thought I would do well to have the company of an expert on electro. I'd like to take a closer look at the place myself. I can join you once we've finished here. Lest you fear I've forgotten, once I've made headway with living memory, the key in your keeping shall be the next subject of my scrutiny. No, I know you haven't forgotten, Ishtola. I'm just curious what else lies beneath, maybe in living memory.
There was a mountain of data to sift through, much of it tantalizing, I admit. But it will take time to fully decrypt everything that piques my interest, so to answer our immediate question, I've been concentrating my efforts on the audio saved by Teshul Jah herself.
Okay.
While I've not listened to it yet, I have a selection ready for playback. Would you like to hear it now?
Sure.
Yes, please.
All right. Several audio files will now play in sequence.
That's great. Oh, that's a great line. That's a great line. Several cutscenes will now play in sequence.
My name is Teshul Jah, and I've decided to record this to To help me put my thoughts in order, I suppose.
Ooh. Look at the little guy.
Mother?
Well, maybe.
Officially I was a Virgin with the Lance Guard. I was part of a contingent dispatched to Yasulani to hunt a Tural Vidral that was wreaking havoc.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it makes sense.
After our mission was complete, I elected to remain. It was the perfect opportunity to document the geographic distribution of medicinal herbs in this region. Or so I said when requesting special dispensation. In truth, I could not bear to return to Turyolal.
Oh.
I had hoped to aid Commander Zoralja in the right of succession, but he did not so much as look my way. I was never in contention, of course.
Oh, she really did. Really did like him, apparently.
To go back and face that reality was too much for me, so I ran. And in my cowardice, I stumbled upon this path. A path that changed my life. When the dome appeared, I found myself trapped within, and reunited with my commander.
Ooh.
How am I to speak of Commander Zoralja?
Yeah. How are you to speak? Your son's listening, probably.
I admired him. His incontestable strength. His unwavering focus. He was a man of great passions. I watched him, captivated by his intensity. From afar, I would not dare approach. And in watching, I came to know him.
Well, star-crossed romance, I suppose.
His eyes too sought the distance, but not as mine did. He yearned not for another, but something else, beyond the horizon.
Blessed siblings.
That gaze would never fall upon me. I knew. The experiment will soon proceed to its next phase, and when it does, as he promised, I will have my heart's desire.
Okay. Hey, thanks for the cheers, Nimicry. I appreciate that. Thank you for the cheers. Thank you for the cheers. Oh.
Today. It should have been today. A new beginning. What I have dreamed of for so long. I hold a future in my arms. If you could see him, embrace him. Surely that would be enough.
That might be because Zoralja was not a
Full of hope I was. A foolish hope.
Yeah, Zoralja.
Its scales are blue.
He's your son.
Oh. Yeah.
My...
I have a son, Zoralja.
No. I can't. I don't know how. How could I? How? To raise a child. Be a father.
You had a great father figure.
I can't. No! No! Get it away from me. Get that thing away from me!
Aw, poor Galulja. Little buddy. Little buddy.
It's all right, little one. Papa was just surprised. That's all.
Poor little buddy.
He'll come around. We'll be a happy family.
That voice actor is doing... That voice actor is doing some work.
Kanyunoka shouting for me. The research hasn't been going well. But I can't let him take it out on my baby.
Well, it's probably fairly soft. I can't access the menu right now.
Hush now, little one. I know just where to hide you.
That's all of them.
Oh.
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
I think his mother was used...
We know some manner of accident happened at the facility after this was recorded. Perhaps your mother couldn't come back for you.
Hey, Gololcha.
I'm fine, Lamachi. Father and mother, they were both so lonely. If we could have been together, maybe they wouldn't have been. But sometimes things don't work out, no matter how hard you try.
It's true.
I can't tell if I'm happier now. But it's better to know, I think. Thank you, everyone.
Aw, yeah, little dude. Gladly help you. Check system. We're gonna go to voice. Turn that up. Turn the voice up a little bit more. There we go. That should help. And then we'll go. That should do it. A little bit more there. It's better to know. A profound response for one so young. Though I wish he didn't have to be, Golul Jah is indeed wise beyond his years. Yet, one never outgrows the need for dependable companions. 'Tis fortunate he has you. Thank you, Shale. Because of you, I got to hear my mother's whole story. You heard it because you were brave enough to listen, Golulja. If you remember one thing, remember that. Yay, happy guy. Does little jumps. Now then, having shared what I can at present, I'm ready to head to living memory when you are. I'm planning to be thorough, so we'll need to stop for supplies on the way. That said, I promise we won't remain over long. I know we have much and more to attend to. For now, farewell. Geode, a word before you leave. Our network's already spreading the word of the railroad. We expected people would be clamoring to get on the first train back, yet the reaction to the polar opposite. Scant few seem inclined to part Alexandria anytime soon. When we spoke before, they said many from Tuliola were eager to return, or to reunite with friends and family. Maybe they're concerned about getting through the Vanguard. If so, we could take turns accompanying them. In any case, we need to speak with the people ourselves. Let's start at the Lano 9. Let's see here. To the Aetheryte. Solution 9, Aetheryte Plaza. And this should give me some fun stuff to work with. There's Wook. Hey, Wook. There may still be people gathering in Praxis Park. Let's try there first. Exactly. Let's try there first.
People look uneasy. Did something happen?
What could have happened? What could have happened? I mean, both their king and queen are dead.
Have you heard? Someone was killed in the Thunder Yards.
Oh.
The Thunder Yards was one of the hunters slain by a beast.
It was a hunter, all right, and a veteran at that. But it was no fiend that did him in. Only a random bolt of lightning.
Oh.
Such a senseless way to die. They say that he expended his last soul cells during Zoraljar's attack on the city.
These people are not used to death being permanent. So they're having to grapple with the idea of mortality.
For an upright, hard-working man to meet such an unceremonious end, it feels wrong.
Yes, it's true to life that characters...
We'll be fine, won't we? Even if the system no longer erases our memory of the departed, the regulators continue to function.
Even if it's true to life for characters to die randomly. I forget how that line goes.
I shan't go before my time. Growing old and passing peacefully with the help of the ushers is only natural.
They're all scared to leave now because it's not safe out there.
Well, you may think so, but how are we to know? We have no memory of those who have gone. More may have met violent deaths than passed from old age, and we would be blissfully unaware.
It's a big deal.
It could happen to you, or me, to any of us.
Everyone has headphones.
Then what are we to do? Spend every waking moment thinking only of how we might die?
Well, no. Eventually, you learn to just... It's a thing you deal with, but... Well, that's the thing, is they're still grappling with mortality. That's a hard subject to broach.
With time, I had hoped that they'd be able to adjust to their new situation. But it's only gotten worse.
Yeah, well, like...
Look! It's Queen Sphene!
Wait, what? Sphene? We fought and killed you. It was a pretty big, contentious moment in the story.
What?
Help, Queen Sphene! The grown-ups are really upset, and I don't know what to do.
I see that you are as kind-hearted as ever, Nico. Never fear. I'm here to set things right.
I don't understand. Sphene is gone. Forever.
Yeah, essentially her soul was... So, Sphene created essentially a program that would save the souls of her people as a computer program in a simulation. And to power that, it was essentially draining all the life from the world. And we put a stop to that, and it got shut down. And so that's why the characters are like, we killed you.
Gussin, you were the Queen's aide, weren't you? What's the meaning of this?
Ooh, what is that?
Begging your pardon, Vow of Resolve. But Her Majesty Queen Sphene is paying visit to her people, as is her wont.
What are you talking about? Sphene is dead. You officiated the funeral yourself. We all placed flowers to mourn her passing.
A funeral? For Her Majesty?
Indeed. Indeed it was. Uh-oh. Regulator. Somebody's messing with the regulator.
What a curious jest. You know full well that ceremony was to commemorate those lives lost during the attack of Alexandria. Her Majesty walks among her people that she might support them in this most trying of times. Surely that is not cause for consternation.
Your Majesty, won't you free us from these terrible memories of the departed?
So that thing they're wearing on their head can basically live update their memories. And for the longest time before you got here, when people would die, they would blissfully forget, not having to deal with any pain of loss or any concept of loss. They just never knew that someone was there.
This is no way to live. Not for us, nor our children. I wish that I could. Truly I do. But with living memories shut down, even I cannot restore the system that once afforded us that comfort. You needn't fret, however. I have prepared an alternate solution. All of us shall be made endless.
That's not good. That's everyone dying.
I have created a new system that allows you to transplant your memories directly into an ethereal vessel.
That's not
one
good.
not reliant upon soul cells. This way, you need never again fear death. You may live as you please, and for as long as you like. Our stores of ether are, at present, not sufficient to provide this boon to everyone. But some of you received neo-regulators for the funeral ceremony, did you not? And there are still more we have yet to distribute. 5,000 in all.
This is... Something is going on.
One day soon, those with neo-regulators will be called to join the Endless, and thence be free of suffering forevermore.
But only 5,000 of us?
You Victral! The real Sphene would never be content to save only some of her people.
Ooh.
Who are you?
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
Oh, that's fine. It's absolutely fine. That's. The thing is, Sphene was a really caring queen. Y'all can look at me all you want, reckless all you want. It's not gonna work out well for you.
Let's return to the back room. I need to calm down.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is. I don't even know where it's where it could go from here, because I can't at the moment. I turned up the voice volume as much as I could. Well, not as much. I turned the voice volume up like 5 or 6 notches, but I will for the next cutscene. I will turn it up for the next cutscene. Once this is, I just can't access the system while it's playing. Let's try this again. Let's turn that. Let's turn voice up just a bit. There we go. All right, voice is maxed, and we'll go to. And I'll turn the background music down a little bit. There you go. That should do it. That should be better. Alright, Kryle, what you got for me? Tell me if this is better. Oh, they don't have any sound here. So, I thought that was going to be voice acted. They're not all voice acted. We only caught the proclamation from a distance, but I can tell you that the message about the Neo-Regulators was received with utmost clarity. Yip and wave. Hey, Jax, good to see you. It's been a while. I'm glad you're doing alright. It couldn't have been Sphene. She got destroyed when the Meso terminal shut down. Without a single Alexandrian to bear witness. Presented with an identical figure claiming to be their beloved queen, there's no surprise they would choose to believe she's still alive. What is troubling, however, is their denial that the funeral was held in her honor. She said their memories have been erased. Or altered. Given that the numbers of Oblivion remain unaffected, it was likely the work of the Regulators, but whose design? Someone smart enough to play being the Queen of Reason. In that guise, even if some suspect deception, most of Alexandria will be on her side. Well, I'm glad. Thank you, Jax. We need to find out who she really is. While I agree wholeheartedly, we should avoid drawing more attention than we already have. We must be patient until Oblivion's network turns up a lead, or until our self-proclaimed queen makes her next move. Ba 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 ba. See how we do here. Uh-oh. Meanwhile, in living memory. Ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da. Ooh. Something's going on here. There's Stola and Shale.
Oh, where am I?
Hopefully that audio is a little better. Now there are some voice lines.
My people? Are they safe? Why am I...
Oh, man. Crossroads. We did it. Got the main scenario. Seekers of Eternity. Of Neon Horizons. Well, that put me right at 8,500. Not too bad, not too bad. I think I've got most of these already done. Oh, I've got some gray hair, and it's a bright light. I've got some gray hair, and let's see here. So I gotta get 7 for that Tourist Wrangler. And of the Shining Scale. We'll have to get that, but I'll get those. I'll get those later. For now. There's Kryl. Tacos de carne asada. Let's see what's going on with Kryl. Or Kryl. Come on, Kryl. What do we got? Ah, Nimicry, your timing couldn't have been better. If you have a moment, we have some things we'd like to share. Excellent. Let's just wait for Lamati. She should arrive shortly. Nimicry, glad to see you here too. And speaking of the devil, let's catch each other up, shall we? Right? I'll go first if nobody minds. I've been back in Tuliolo and spoke to Koana. I told him about the records left behind by Gululja's mother, as well as Fiend's reappearance. We decided I should remain in the dome until things settle down more. But while I'm Gululja's guardian, I'm also a foreign ruler. I'll have to take care not to appear as though I'm meddling in Alexandrian politics. That's all from me. Makes sense? Jax, were you able to get your house? As for the rest of us, we've been keeping track of this new Fiend. She's been making regular appearances before the people. Each time she does, she encourages them to become endless. Alas, much about her remains a mystery, including why she's chosen to reveal herself now. Alright, be safe. Be safe, Jax. On our end, we've confirmed only those wearing regulators have had their knowledge of Queen Fiend's death altered. Someone must have tampered with devices to remove any and all memories of the event. Although we haven't yet identified the perpetrator given recent events, Fiend is the chief suspect. Many believe the Queen of Reason is alive and well, and remember her funeral as a memorial for those lost in the attack. You know, I was thinking about talking about it yet. No, that's alright. Well, eventually. I know that's your goal, is to have a house. Needless to say, this has been proven confusing for those with more accurate recollections. I'll carry on with the investigation. I'll head to Earth and Sky now and coordinate with our people there. There's one other matter. The highlight of the gathering, you might say. We'd like you to meet a certain someone. Ooh. By all means, who is this person now? In the break room. She's unwell, and Ishtola and Alice have been tending to her. They'll be able to explain things. Take care, Jax. Be safe. I want to see how she's doing, so I'll come too. Galulja! Hey, happy cat. The break room is at the end of the hallway. Through that door. We can go whenever you're ready. Interesting. Well, it's time to find somebody. I wonder who it's gonna be. We don't know. We do know that somebody was stumbling around in Ishtola and Shale. Proceed to the break room. Indeed. Bum. Ooh, I wonder if this is gonna be voice acted. Is that a Starbucks call?
What is she doing here? We just heard she was busy spreading talk of becoming endless among the Alexandrians. What's going on here?
Two Fiends.
She is not who you think she is.
Two Fiends.
Not the Queen of Reason, who has made a miraculous return, but an individual of flesh and blood, possessed of a soul. We chanced upon her in living memory, but she collapsed before we could exchange words. We decided to bring her here for now.
I see.
Her body was suffused with lightning ether, which caused a debilitating paralysis. Ishtola reached out and informed me of her condition, and I came with epoxy as fast as I could. We're now waiting to see if the treatment was effective.
Judging by her appearance, the circumstances of our encounter, and her extreme ethereal aspect, I am all but certain that she is the one from whom the Endless Fiend was created. The original Queen Sphene of Alexandria.
Ooh.
What? But how can that be possible? The real Sphene died of illness 4 centuries ago.
I died.
Apparently.
Whatever do you mean?
Well, you didn't just die. We killed the Endless version of you, too.
I am not dead. I'm not. What is this place? Where is everyone? Otis and...
Oh, not
Olivia?
Otis. Not Otis. Oh, Miss Otis.
And who are you people?
Calm down. We mean you no harm. You've been unwell, and it wouldn't do to strain yourself.
Please, help me.
That's right.
I don't understand any of this.
Kingdom basically fell.
Of course. But if I might confirm some things first. You are Queen Sphene of Alexandria, are you not?
Yes. Yes, I am.
And ere you awoke here, you were in another unfamiliar place. Is that correct?
I opened my eyes and saw a strange, dark room. Outside, there were towering buildings, clad in electrope.
You slumbered at the heart of that city for many years, within a facility called the Meso Terminal.
Okay.
Many things have come to pass during that time, some of which you may find upsetting. Are you sure you wish to learn of them?
It's a good question. Not all knowledge is a blessing.
In that dark room, there was an electrope casket, designed to preserve its occupant in cold stasis. Until the terminal and its systems were recently shut down. That was where you were kept, in all likelihood. Since the time of the Old Kingdom. For 4 centuries.
Woo!
What? Do you speak true? I've been asleep for that long. 400 years.
400 years. Boy, that's a hell of a thing to learn about.
Our records say that Queen Sphene succumbed to the rampant lightning energies unleashed during the storm surge. But it seems the truth is rather different.
Oof, that was a time. That was a thing. That was a thing. All right, guys. I think what's going to happen now is I think we're going to have to end the stream. I've got stuff I got to take care of a little later. But I had a lot of fun messing around with you guys today. We got to see a lot of cool stuff going on. And honestly, woo, story's getting good. Story's getting good. Everybody, it was awesome hanging out with you. And I will see you... Oh, yeah. Good cliffhanger, right? Anyways, with that, I will gladly see everyone else later. Please be safe, and I will talk to you later.